Hey guys, what's up? It's Fern. Thank you so much for joining me for another Planty video. Today we are doing my September favorites. I asked y'all in my August favorites if I should continue doing my monthly favorite videos, and most of you said yes, so here we are. We shall keep doing them every month. Thank you so much to all of you who watch them. I love just nattering on about my favorite plants and plants that are looking great and that I've been loving lately, so you know, works for me. For my August favorites, I combined it with like a haul of plants that I had gotten recently that I hadn't shown y'all, so I thought that I would kind of do that every month. Like if I get any new plants, I would feature them in the favorites video as well, so it'd be like a favorites slash new plants that I got that month. And I do have one that I forgot to show that I actually got in July. I feel like I haven't like officially introduced this plant to my channel, have I? I think I maybe showed it in a video, like at the end of a video or like briefly in a video, but I forgot to include it in that batch of plants that I had gotten over the summer. So I'm gonna go grab it and I'm gonna go show it to you because it could also honestly fit into one of my favorites. I'm just obsessed with this plant. I found it at the grocery store and it's literally immaculate. So just a second. Okay, so this right here is my incredible Calathea rufibarba, also known as the feather Calathea because it's extremely soft on the underside specifically. The whole thing is fuzzy, but actually, you know what? Yeah, it's the bottom that's super soft. The whole thing is fuzzy, but the bottom is like, it's incredibly soft. You have to feel one of these if you haven't before. But yeah, it's important to me that I introduce this plant to the channel because I'm just in love with it. I can't believe how good it looks. I got this for $16.99 from the freaking grocery store, and she is beautiful. Like so incredibly full and big. I have her in this white pot, which I think looks so good with her. And then of course she has the dark purple backs. Like look at that. Oh my goodness. She's so gorgeous. Like she is just beautiful. I feel like I have to back up even more to fully show her on screen. But yeah, I'm so glad that I got her. I've had her since July. She's been doing amazing, and she lives in the office. So she's not out in the main living space, which I think is why I keep forgetting to talk about her. But yeah, just wanted to introduce you guys, and hopefully she will continue to thrive for me because I would be heartbroken if something happened to her. And then I have one more new plant to show y'all. I actually just got it a few weeks ago from the same grocery store actually for only $2. And this isn't even a grocery store that's like known for having good plants or anything. I just happen to be there because it's a grocery store that's closest to my house. So I just take a little sneaky peeky at the plants when I'm in there, of course. And I have been eyeing these up. I was eyeing them up at the like one of the plant shops, but they're big baskets. I didn't end up getting one, but I do just think that they're so cute. So when I saw a small version, I was like, yes, I need that. And it is a strawberry begonia. Look at how cute it is. Oh my goodness. It's the variegated version. And I love the pink on it. Like that's why I was sold. These are adorable. They can turn into like pretty full pots too, but yeah, they just have these like cutie round kind of fuzzy leaves, and it's super pink. Even like the backs are pink. Like it's just adorable. I actually don't think that these are technically begonias. I think that that's more of a common name for it. This was in isolation. I just recently took it out. So I'm just looking at it. I think it's fine. But anyways, I am paranoid though. I don't even know what the botanical name of this is off of the top of my head. I just know that this is cutie. It has pink on it. I've never had one before. I'm excited to grow it. Hopefully it'll do well for me. I really don't know anything about it. Leave your tips down below if you have any. But yeah, those are the two new plants I have. Oh my goodness. Those are the two new plants that I have that I don't think I've shown you yet. I feel like I've shown the Calathea, I just can't think of what video it was in. Oh, maybe I showed it in when I went and showed all of the plants when I got home from my trip, I left my plants for 10 days video. Maybe I did show the Calathea in that. But if you haven't seen it before, I'm glad that I showed you in this video. Anyways, we are moving on to, I chose 6 plants this month for the month of, why is my brain like slow right now? I just filmed a longer video before this, so I think that my like talking to the camera brain is like running out. Anyways, let's hop into the first plant. So the first plant is Begonia Autumn Ember, and I am absolutely in love with this plant right now. Look at those colors. Are you kidding me? Like, are you actually kidding me? This is insane. This is so insane. Look at the back. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so stunning. Like, 'tis the season. 'Tis the freaking season. You know what I mean? Like, this, you could not get more autumn vibes in a plant. Like, it's literally called Autumn Ember. Like, it is just perfection. And I'm so glad that she's thriving for this time of year, because I really wanted to just admire her in, you know, September, October, November time. Yeah, even for the holidays, like right through December, I feel like this plant is just, you know, she is here to represent the Burr months, and I am living for it. So yeah, I've just been in love with her lately. She lived outside for the summer. She started out quite small actually, and then I put her outside and she just loved it out there. So now she's super full and bushy. I don't know how big the leaves can actually get on this plant. Like, is this kind of the size that they stay? Do they get bigger? I'm not really sure. I do have her under grow lights for the winter, so I think I'm gonna start experimenting with giving her a little bit more fertilizer, and I'll see if she gets even bigger leaves on her, because that would be really cool to see. But yeah, she's just incredible. Like, this plant is just, wow. It's really, really catching my eye lately, obviously. This is from Plant Haven, Toronto. That is my first plant that is on my favorites for September. Okay, this next one is thirsty, so you'll have to forgive me. I swear I'm gonna water it right after this video, but I just have to put it in here because I have been so in love with this plant. And it's actually two plants, but I'm gonna be potting it together, so I'm including both of these. It's the same plant, just in two different pots. I'm gonna be potting these both together. Let me take these out for a second because those are distracting. I'm gonna be potting these together in a larger pot because they keep drying out like crazy, and they're just, you know, they just need to be potted together because it's gonna look so good. Anyways, this is my Scindapsus Silver Cloud, and I cannot tell you, like, I don't know what's happened. I'm bamboozled, okay? Because this plant was doing so poorly for me for so long. Like, I spent probably 2 years trying to grow a decent leaf on this thing. I don't know what changed, like the vibes maybe, I don't know. But this thing is suddenly growing beautifully for me. Like, these leaves are insane. And I am a Scindapsus convert. Like, I love them now. I was never really a Scindapsus girly, but yeah, I am a big fan now. Like, it is so beautiful. I know she's thirsty, so she's curling, but if you can look past the curling, like, look at the color of her. She is so silver and beautiful and full, or she's gonna be full. Yeah, she's always growing now, and I'm so excited to get these two potted together. I've had this sitting out on my kitchen table because I'm reminding myself that it needs to be done, but for some reason I just still haven't done it. I think I keep thinking like, oh, I'll do it in a plant chores video, and I have yet to film my plant chores video. I've been meaning to film. So she will be potted together eventually, and I just know it's gonna look so good. I can see this becoming one of my favorite plants of all time. I'm not even kidding you. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Probably my favorite Scindapsus variety right now. It's just so pretty. So yeah, I've just been obsessed. Actually, I'm gonna put her by the sink. Actually, I'm gonna water her right now. Okay, she's watered now, so we can all relax. Take a deep breath. Okay, next is this little cutie pie right here. Now this is my variegated Heartleaf Philodendron, as you can see. And this came to me as a tiny little cutting. When did I even get this? Was it in the winter last year? Or in the spring? Oh, I think it was this spring actually, like at the end of winter. Anyways, I got this as a cutie little baby cutting from Charmaine, and that was just so freaking nice of her to send to me. But I had never had this plant before, and to be honest with you, I never really planned to get it because I was like, you know, I have the Marble Queen, That's the same kind of coloring, and I just didn't really feel like I needed it. But now that I have it, I'm like, okay, I was wrong about this plant. Like, I do need it because I am obsessed. So I love Philodendron hederaceum, like the heartleaf, vining, trailing philodendron. It's one of my favorite plants. I have it in multiple different varieties, and I'm so happy to be able to add this variety into my collection because it truly is just so pretty. Like, yes, it does have a similar coloring to something like my marble queen, but just with these like adorable heart-shaped leaves, are you kidding me? It is so pretty. It's just gorgeous. Like, I honestly am such a sucker for this type of plant. Like, I want all the varieties of the Heartleaf philodendron. I love how they kind of come out looking a little bit more like the variegation's a little bit more white, and then it kind of fades down to this like minty color, or at least that's the way mine looks. I don't know, but I will say that this plant has been really catching my eye lately. I think because it's starting to really climb up the pole and just like look really nice. Like, when I look at this, I'm just like, wow, like that is a beautiful plant. Look how cute it is. I kind of really like it at this size, which is funny because normally when I have a plant at this size, a climbing plant, I'm like waiting for it to size up and climb more. But this one, I'm kind of like, you know, you look good just like that. Like, it just looks so adorable. I kind of want to take a cutting and grow one trailing as well, to go with the rest of my trailing philodendron, because like I said, I'm just such a fan of that type of plant. So I might do that eventually, but for now I think I am going to extend the pole and continue to size this up because, you know, I can get some size on these leaves and I just think that it's going to look so beautiful. So yeah, that is the second one. Every time I walk by my cabinet, I'm always looking at it in there. I was waiting for this leaf to unfurl. Like, look how variegated that is. It's just so pretty. Oh my gosh, my camera's freaking out. There we go. Yeah, she is gorgeous. Okay, next is another climber, and this is probably my favorite climber in my collection right now. I am absolutely smitten with it, and it is my Philodendron gigas. It is, first of all, this thing is a beast. Like, it is always pushing out a new leaf. It's actually insane how fast it grows. If you want a fast growing climbing velvet philodendron, like, get this one because it's crazy. It's so forgiving when it comes to underwatering. This thing's literally bone dry right now. Like, literally it could not be drier than how dry it is right now. I'm gonna water it after this, don't worry. It's watering time. All my plants are due for watering right now, so apologies, but it is literally bone dry and it's still pushing out a new leaf. It's still looking stunning. It doesn't fail to impress ever. Like, it's always looking stunning. It's so dark. This is one of the darkest plants in my collection, and I feel like when people talk about dark foliage, they don't usually mention the gigas, and I'm kind of like, why? Because she is like extremely dark. Has like that blue kind of sheen to it, if you know what I mean. It's just like, this plant looks luxurious. Like, it truly does. It's so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And how big it's sizing up. Like, I cannot believe I have a gigas leaf that's the size of my hand now. That's insane. I feel like this plant was just small, like in the spring. In the spring, it was like down here, giving me this size of leaf. You know what I mean? And I feel like I've talked about this plant a lot recently, like over the summer, because it's just been looking so incredible, but I can't help myself. Like, I needed to put it in my favorites video again because I'm just so in love. And look at the backs too. They have like that really pretty orangey tone to them when they emerge. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just love them. I love the short petioles and I love the way that they sit like flat. That's definitely one of my favorite traits in plants, and this one has that. At least mine seems to have really short petioles and it's just like laying flat. So this is one that I'm really excited to continue to grow upwards because a lot of climbing philodendron get really unruly and grow really long petioles and just kind of look crazy. But this one is just so compact. Like, it's tall, but look how compact it is. Like, it's barely coming off of the pole. You know what I mean? So it's really easy to grow, and it's just like stays well kept, which I really appreciate. So yeah, I obviously need to extend it. Look, it's literally growing off. Like, it doesn't care, but it does need to be extended. I was considering, actually I might chop. I might chop because this is a small, like a thickly small, and I don't know if I can add another one on. I should air layer, but this thing grows so fast, it's already gonna be out of control by the time I go to, I don't know, I have to think about this. I need to decide quickly though, but maybe I will just try one more extension. Anyways, yeah, I love this plant so much and it's just doing so well for me. Okay, so the next one is a plant that I just brought in from outside. Well, I brought it in a couple of days ago, but it's just kind of adapting back into living indoors, and it's kind of being like isolated from, oh my god. What is that? There's literally a thrip on it. Are you a thrip? That's literally a thrip. I cannot with this, you guys. I cannot with this. Oh my god. That's another one. Send prayers. My next favorite was gonna be my variegated maranta, but she literally needs to take a trip to the bathtub right now, so excuse her. That is the second plant that I've brought in from outside that I found a thrip on this week, and it's making me question all of my life choices. I don't know if it's worth it to bring plants outside, honestly. Like, when it comes to bringing them back in, it's very stressful. So will I do it next year? Honestly, I might not. Okay, the next plant is outside and I have to go grab it. And I'm honestly a little nervous now, but it is a Hoya, so I don't think it's gonna have thrips on it, but honestly, you never know. I will bring it in to show you though, because it is looking amazing. Okay, so my next favorite is my Hoya walliniana. Obviously, she has just been doing the most this summer. Like, this is probably the plant that I am the most impressed with the growth from it, like, being outside over the summer. It's just absolutely exploded. Like, it's so lush and thick now. Like, it honestly blows my mind. There's so many new vines and new leaves coming out. Like, on every side of this plant, there's so many new leaves. Like, it's actually insane. Do you see all of these new vines? It is just crazy. They're everywhere. But not only that, the reason that I have been really appreciating this plant lately is because of, oh my god, I can literally feel spider webs. Okay, the reason that I've been loving her so much lately is because of how much she has been blooming. She has, I think, only one or two that are currently open. You can see a cluster right here. They're so cute. But she has multiple, like, she's already bloomed multiple times, and she has so many peduncles that look like this, like, that are preparing to bloom. Like, literally so many, you guys. Everywhere I look on her, there's a peduncle. Like, it is just craziness. I think maybe that one bloomed already and it's done. But they're everywhere. It's wild how much this plant blooms. It just makes me so happy. I've always wanted a really big Hoya that is just covered in a bunch of peduncles at once and a bunch of blooms at once, and I feel like this is that Hoya for me. Like, she will do the thing that I want a Hoya to do. She's super full and lush, and she will put out multiple clusters of blooms at once. So, like, literally just an incredible Hoya, and I haven't even had this for that long. Like, I haven't had it for as long as I've had, say, like my Crimson Queen, but it's honestly almost as big, and it blooms all the time. So yeah, I just love this one so much. And she gets like nice purple sun stressing on her leaves. So yeah, just such a beautiful one. Highly recommend the walliniana UT152. It's just beautiful. Like, wow, the purple leaves, are you kidding me? Yeah, I love it so much. I'm gonna go hang her back up outside. I still have this one and my Crimson Queen. I've brought in almost all of the plants now, but I still have my two big Hoya out there just because I'm having a difficult time managing bringing so many plants in at once, as you can tell from the freaking pest issues. But yeah, a little bit overwhelming and a little bit stressful, if I am being honest with you. But I'm just rolling with it and doing the best that I can. Anyways, I'm gonna go hang her back up outside real quick. So that is going to be it. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you had a wonderful September. I'm so excited for October. Y'all know I love spooky season. Of course, we're gonna be doing spooky repot the last 3 weekends leading up to Halloween. There will be 3 episodes of spooky repot. So I can't wait for that, but yeah, it's gonna be a really busy month for me, but I'm excited for it. I'm excited to get back into just posting on here consistently again because I just, you know, the summer was kind of crazy. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. Also give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!